do as they please. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. Laid bare.
Absorption test.
Shine down.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have...
Thank goodness you... Take a seat, everybody. All right. I have to say, though...
She's always been special like that. She can...
Given the current situation, that ability will let...
Of course.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. Just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever our looming
Mualani told us a little...
500 years. Unlike the other nation, the battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, It took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss and still, this is...
I'd never have guessed.
the problems immediately after but at that time, our civilization, if we didn't bring... So, the Archon...
So that's what... After finding Kachina, I encountered a... Since the plan was mentioned in... But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the... Huh? But that doesn't make any sense!
That's right. The heart, a god can extend a... But, as we all know, a human life, only by
So, in other words, this is your...
Yes. If the Natlan of the future, the goal was to... Once a tribe, the Chosen would then...
So that means...
That's right. After your adventure in the night...
So in other words, you always knew...
Yes. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection...
Exactly. It's just another if we want to unblock... So, I've tried... Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored with...
But we have less than...
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan. That's also why I haven't been...
But if you knew this whole time...
Perhaps, but just like you're determined...
So I suppose you're not...
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will... I can only trust. I have never believed I could solve this crisis. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon, or... You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh!
Even though I sacrificed my power, after all, in addition to their...
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are... Over time, they became imbued on their own. By burning those items, I was able to activate the... It was a rather crude approach, so...
But... What? That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what.
You have nothing to be sorry for. And then, it would only be a matter... Besides, when those here... If they knew those items helped save the present day...
Even when you put it that...
The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. If you still have regrets, your deeds will become new legend.
Well, we'd still like to return...
Well, if that's the... Now that Kachina has returned, we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Try not to let it get to... All right.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hall. They attract people from all... The people of the spring. It's been really nice. I've witnessed their end, even when they cause trouble. I'm certain one day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is in the abyss. My rage. But you came to me because you. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a. For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500, but
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. We will do even across time.
yeah, Mom's right. Seriously though?
I imagine he... Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant.
War forged the 6 tribes.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Koichi! You here for the victory feast?
Oh, no. It's not that.
Ah, well,
She didn't cause any trouble.
yeah, she was
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it seemed her impulse.
So, what you're saying is...
Okay, so anyway,
What? Do you really...
no way. Shaska never. I appreciate the under. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their... In the end, it's all the abyss...
let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Well done.
I always knew you could do it.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you.
I had no choice.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get it?
I wasn't, I swear. When he insisted on repaying the.
But the fact of the matter.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was.
It's amazing.
So,
Our team captain drank.
Alright. There's, dear friend, firstly, I'm grateful to my friend, this traveler and her companion Paimon. They've agreed to and let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dayan-san. They all help they too deserve to be called our heroes. So,
Well said!
I'll drink to that. How does it feel being... To be honest... Well, you better get used to it. Next up... Hey, please...
Ah, you're here.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions. Because the thought of telling them, you could just as imagine if I said I couldn't make them. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could, or, of course, without me.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room.
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of. She played still, it was an impressive achievement. You feel lost, Ki. This is a war. And there can be no war without loss. I am all. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon. And the weight of their.
Yeah.
I suppose, even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precise. This is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further here. You're resistant. If you agree to join us,
Ancient name.
they can. Possessing the Ode of just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you.
Yeah, we...
Wonderful. We've never forged.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon, although your injury complicates things.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, you don't have much time. And
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild.
No worries at all, since we're facing the same.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commission?
Given how... So once we receive word of enemy activity... Yes, so please...
So that's the plan. Paimon knows that.
The movements of the... Once the disaster...
Oh, right. Most people have no idea. Huh? Is that the Traveler in Paimon? Hello? Oh, hey, Kachina. Yep. No, I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering war... Mm-hmm. Oh, she said that she's all set. Wow. So she's always got a pile of commissions on her plate. So well, I've already... She wouldn't turn me... Hey, have some confidence. On second thought... Shilonin, I brought... She's super amazing.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you...
Yep, we're traveling.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers.
Huh? You're seeing the Pyro Archon?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the, true... No, I wouldn't go that far. The Pyro Archons were... Anyway, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any...
It's...
As you probably know, an ancient name is... We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged, but even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of...
Seems though I have...
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked. Why do I feel like this has happened before?
Ugh, don't remind me. Well, if she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name. In other words...
Whoa, not only has she accepted the... Yeah!
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the Traveler's existence.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had... If we can talk to her again, maybe we can...
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one... Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation... I don't know. We need to find a consultant who's an expert.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit. A person who can make something...
Still, she's... I've heard that...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she...
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being... Huh?
Great going, Mawika. We're already off to... In that case, I guess your only option is to... I'll also write you a letter on your behalf.
Oh! Let's ask Kanich to... Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt...
All right. Kanich is a...
Great! Then
Please just give me...
sounds good. We'll take a stroll.
We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll also take this chance.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich.
It's all right.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Mm-hmm. Because we also... The Pyro Archon... Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been...
Oh, well, then
I have another piece of intel to share. His name is Auroron. And he also... That's why his disappearance went unnoticed.
See...
That's right. Auroron was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind and
Odd.
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and... I've never met Auroron, but if they consider...
That's right. So...
Huh. Makes sense.
As of now, Sitlali is
Huh, so...
Yes. Even though I don't think Sitlali is the kind of person to turn down...
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her...
Ah, this is a pretty... Then, yeah.
Sure. I'll...
Take care out there, Kenny. I'll be heading back.
Okay, then let's...
How long were guys with that baby Iktomi for like, any idea? Traveler? Look! It's that baby Iktomi. Seems like it wants us to follow it. Paimon's adventurous side says we have.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler. I have bad news. Seat Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose...
Huh?
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. But let's go to the stadium.
That's true. Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but...
That might be true, but this is...
A subject? Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that does... The only thing is that she often has...
Huh. So even though she's super unlike that old hag Granny Eatsley, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's... You'll talk about... If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait, yours?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on eat. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were...
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. Besides, just showing up is the most important part. No, but of course. It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself.
Anyway.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been
Yeah, that's what we can.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you. Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. O weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere... Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the lab.
Isn't that kind?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron...
The Lord of the Night?
Something this... The Lord of the Night is...
Oh, so you're basically...
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to prepare...
I can go. It'll probably...
Sounds good. Then we'll go with...
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please...
Yep, we'll be sure to put...
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because he has always lived alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston ape. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not...
Oh, sounds like the Fatui
But why would they kidnap a kid? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped. In any case, I'm truly sorry to...
You can count on...
All right. This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he's. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw. However.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kind of.
Auroron? He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days. He's always. Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot your. Here. How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can.
That's right. I used a spell to temper.
Wow, you can even share your
It requires a very. When I held your hand just now. Anyway, we'll need to.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh? Was that? See,
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers. Oh? They appear to be Hey,
looks like there's a new camp over there! Yeah?
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Nightwind. Only someone. We've got to find. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing, no one?
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of us, judging from what's left on the scene. There must.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking.
Given there are two. I'll take this direction. Roran, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I have.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seat Lolly left, that. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also. She did say that she was. If you think. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell. That's weird, but he can't have just evaporated into
So, I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, hello, traveler. I'm Aurora. The Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid my friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my—
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret.
Hey, what happened just now? You
Hey, why are you
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment?
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But...
If you're feeling sick, you should...
A seasoned traveler must know the... In any... Need to be...
Feeling better yet?
All right. I followed my...
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, But if... Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone.
That's Auroron.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming.
I cannot see without the sun.
Huh?
Wow.
See, Lolly's struggling to control...
Are you on my Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
No excuse for silence!
Rain outlines her fate.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
There is no escape!
This was well done. An unfortunate fall.
Yeah. Auroron!
Gran...
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats Silly.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people...
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine.
Why are you so upset? You can just...
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a Haven't I
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim.
Oh, so you do remember, and you won't always be able...
I'm sorry, Granny.
Next time? They didn't...
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? And not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind. and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Sounds good. Should I bring...
You're...
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
Recite the 3...
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in...
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to...
We'll give her a full report.
Will I need to...
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lolly is willing to...
Sure. I'd be happy to do...
Understood.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face in...
Traveler, Paimon, thank you. Once Auroron is settled, I'll...
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my... come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Mother Granny.
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What? That captain? Sorry. Oh, that Auroron. What is he? All that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually... Yeah, you're... Still, Paimon, we still have another whole... Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just...
And what's with you?
You're right. Granny told...
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash, and that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence? Besides, wasn't it you who tried to see...
I knew you to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain... So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more. In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Why did you help the... No answer? Think you're being Really? Just use your brain for a second. You've always been a good kid. Why would you...
What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy.
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're...
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this a...
Indeed, you've got a point.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of
That's not it, Grant. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is...
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect...
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him. We've got quite a long... Do you two have some time?
All right, it's been a while.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk.
How did this become Paimonville? See, Lolly, all right. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the... So you can just sit back and enjoy...
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're—
Sure, that's fine with us.
Don't worry.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
What? Paimon only...
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to—
Oh, so you've heard...
Of course I have. Aren't—
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly—
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Seat Lally? Seat Lally?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya? You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Seat Lally, you're not a mon—
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really...
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and get...
There's so much that I...
Why not? Of course...
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of...
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it! Surely
Actually?
Huh?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
So, you heard... You heard my...
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much! It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic. Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
great view, right?
Wow, it's beautiful! Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. Let's just have a casual.
Really?
Well, and you're right. I'm just an.
You're just.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny eats sleep.
Well, you are.
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
I make people not to brag or any.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith.
Yes, but Mawika already told you about her. Auroron's not. The reason being, no one knows who the Masters of the Night. A possibility. The ceremony would allow.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the ceremony can send back. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already when the chief. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the plan was everyone thought he would be happy he survived. He asks this question.
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls. Maybe...
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Anyway, we can't just let things go on.
Probably. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
Hey, we're friends.
Good point. Friends. I like this.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right, but she's probably a...